Yo, what is going on, guys? It is I, Subject Death 00, and this time I'm back with a different video of Assassin's Creed multiplayer. Assassin's Creed Black Flag multiplayer, which was the last Assassin's Creed that had multiplayer before they made Rogue, which did not have any kind of multiplayer, whether it was competitive or co-op. And then Unity, it had co-op, but it wasn't that great. Had a lot of issues with it. But yeah. So I did not know that Assassin's Creed Black Flag still had its multiplayer service going, which is a big surprise to me because I have been missing the multiplayer of Assassin's Creed so much, and playing it again brings back so many good memories and such a wonderful time of just slaughtering and getting slaughtered. So it's like it's been great playing this for a while. But I will admit, and you cannot change my mind under no circumstance. Okay, Assassin's Creed Revelations multiplayer was the best multiplayer. Okay, out of all the Assassin's Creed games that had multiplayer, Revelations was absolutely the best. Okay, it had better maps, better characters to play as. They had Vlad the Impaler as someone you can run around with and smash people's faces in with a brutal looking mace. Okay, seriously, out of all the games that Assassin's Creed, all the multiplayer, I'm sorry, I'm not speaking well, but of all the multiplayer games, that's just awesome. Okay, it's just so awesome, and no other multiplayer in Assassin's Creed can come close to that. Okay, it's like I'll give it up to the OG, Assassin's Creed Brotherhood, because it was the OG, it was the first multiplayer to be brought out for Assassin's Creed, but Revelations is still just so much better, so much better. And the maps were a lot bigger too. The maps were a lot bigger, more beautiful than the current maps. Like, for example, Black Flag's maps, they're very small. They're very, very small. Not many places that you can climb from and jump from. It wasn't really all that great. In Revelations, you can parkour all over the place. Okay, like rooftop to rooftop, and you could stay on the rooftops the entire match until you died, or if you didn't, because you're just that much of a badass. But you get the point that I'm trying to say here. Okay, it was awesome. Nothing could ever compare to Assassin's Creed Revelations multiplayer. And I know I'm going off on a rant, but seriously here, okay? It was seriously just great, okay? But yeah, now that I'm done with my praising and rant of Assassin's Creed Revelations, so back to this. It's been really fun. I mean, the player base, the community for this is not very high. I've been in matches where it's just been like a 3v3 and very rarely an 8v8 type of. I mean, yeah, I'm so bad with my words today. It would barely be a full match filled with players. So yeah, and again, it's been a pleasure playing this again, and really just enjoying Assassin's Creed multiplayer, which is so underrated. I don't understand why Ubisoft decided to say, "Hey, we're gonna get rid of it." Like, that was the dumbest thing they could have ever done. The multiplayer was just awesome. It taught you how to be more aware of your surroundings, how to plot and plan your escape. You made loadouts that would be carefully crafted for what type of match you were in. Like, if you had to be hidden, then you would have a class that would help you to be hidden. If you were attacking, then you would have a class that you would have to attack. You would have a class that's strictly for ranged purposes, or a class that's up close and personal and gives you the best advantage possible. So it was just so great and underrated. I don't understand Ubisoft. Why would you do this? Why would you do this? Like, I'm so disappointed because the multiplayer in Assassin's Creed was just so great. And I keep saying it, but it's true. It was a lot of fun. It really was. And Ubisoft, why? Why? Why did you get rid of it? It was a terrible mistake. 'Cause now look at what you've made. I mean, don't get me wrong. Assassin's Creed Valhalla, Odyssey, and Origins, they're awesome games to play. You know, like the story is very interesting. But I really do miss the old traditional Assassin's Creed where I wasn't fighting gods or mystical beasts and supernatural abilities. I really do miss the fact that you could just assassinate a regular human being and not be a complete warrior RPG. I mean, Assassin's Creed Origins was better, but Assassin's Creed Odyssey and Valhalla, you're just straight up a warrior all the way through and through. And that's just my opinion. So yeah. So yeah, I think I'm done talking and on my rant. Or maybe I'm not. I don't know. I need to really learn to just keep talking, keep the conversation going. So yeah. Matter of fact, I might as well continue talking about Assassin's Creed, especially the old, the first Assassin's Creed multiplayer that they brought out in Brotherhood. The characters were really unique and they were really unique and out of the box looking type of characters. Like you had the barber, I think you had like a butcher type of guy. Then you had an assassin turned Templar, but his hidden blade was so much more different from the traditional hidden blades that you would normally see in Assassin's Creed. Then you had, I think it was, the Khorasan too. I think everybody back then was crushing on that one character, of course, because I know a lot of people chose that character specifically just to see it walk around. Those were the days when we were all down bad. But then Revelations came out with so many more things, especially like the Gladiator, Vlad the Impaler. You had some pirates in there. You had the Deacon. You had the Dancer and all that. Yo, it was lit in Assassin's Creed Revelations when it came to the multiplayer. Matter of fact, it was the multiplayer that came out with Manhunt and all that. All the additional game modes that you could think of came out from Revelations. It's like Brotherhood was just a starter, it was the testing ground, trying to see if maybe we would all enjoy it. And then when we did enjoy it and they came out with Revelations, boom, they added even more. And it was just so great. But then, of course, Assassin's Creed 3 came out, and it was never the same. Like the maps were not big. The maps didn't have tall buildings, didn't have much rooftops. And Black Flag definitely does not have at all either. Revelations and Brotherhood definitely had some great maps. Especially Venice. I remember that. Venice, and there was another one that just had like blue rooftops. It was like a big city that you can go uphill and downhill, and it was just a lot of fun. I miss those days. I really do. Anyways, that's it. Thank you so very much for watching. Let me know what you think in the comment section down below. I'm gonna upload this to TikTok as well. Yeah, seriously, share with me your thoughts. I really want to know. Especially if you're an Assassin's Creed fan, or if not, if you're just now learning about Assassin's Creed. It's a fun franchise, game and all that. But they really need to bring back the multiplayer. They really do. Okay, because it's not the same anymore, man. The multiplayer was just so great, so great. You know, ah, that's enough of me reminiscing on old good times. All right, thank you for watching. Peace out. Love you all.